안녕하세요, 미국인 데이브입니다.
안녕하세요, 덴마크에서 온 시슬라고 합니다. 전 덴마크 사람이라서
오늘은 덴마크에 대해서 알아보도록 하겠습니다. 덴마크어 들어보고 싶으니까 Can you tell us about yourself in Danish?
Hej sammen, jeg hedder Sissel, jeg er 21 år gammel, og som 19-årig der flyttede jeg til Korea for at være YouTuber som min hobby, som også tilfældigvis er mit arbejde. Udover at være YouTuber, så har jeg lidt flere andre hobbyer, som blandt andet indebærer at drikke en masse vin og rydde intensivt op hjemme hos mig selv.
That's literally the first time I've heard Danish in person, believe it or not.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, we're only 6 million people, so it makes sense.
Oh really? Only 6 million? Wow.
Yeah, it's like half of Seoul, I guess.
한국어 어때? 좋아?
최고예요.
음식 맛있어?
매운 음식 잘 먹어요.
뭐라?
한국 사람보다 더 잘해요.
아, 한국 사람보다 잘 먹는다고? 매운 도전할 때 불러줄까?
Oh yes, I'm gonna kick everyone's ass.
Can you tell us what Denmark is like as a country?
Well, Denmark is until recently known as the happiest country in the world. Although we are also the highest consumers of antidepressant pills, so maybe that has something to do with it. But we pay like a ton in taxes, and we live really freely.
You literally just told me we're happy, we do a lot of drugs, and we're free. You really have to go more into detail than that. Culturally, as a country.
Yeah, let me do it again. We are also around 1/5 of the size of Korea. We're a tiny country and we have no mountains whatsoever.
Okay.
But we're a peninsula connected to Germany, and we have around like 1,500 islands where only a few of them are actually inhabited.
A lot of islands, interesting. What are people like in Denmark?
Danish people at the beginning are really cold. They will never acknowledge you on the street, but as soon as you get to know them, they will spill over and they will be overly like friendly with you, especially if you drink with them.
처음엔 냉정한데 친해지면 엄청 따뜻하고.
So kind of like Korean people. There's not so many people in Denmark, so everything that has anything to do with Denmark, they will be so proud and they will tell people over and over again that this is Danish.
Sounds
Lego.
like Korea.
Yeah, like Korea. We're so proud of being Danish. Legos are Danish, yeah.
Oh, Legos. Who doesn't like Legos?
Exactly.
Everyone loves Legos.
Yeah, so that's why we're very proud. We have a whole theme park that is only made of Legos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A theme park made of Legos. That's interesting.
It's called Legoland.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I have. It's
Is
the
it
best
cool?
ever. It's every child's dream.
Do you guys have Lego memes over there? How you step on Legos?
I mean, I feel like that's an American thing.
Have you ever stepped on a Lego?
I feel like it's so exaggerated. Does it really hurt that
It
much?
hurts pretty bad. 혹시 한국 사람들도 공감되나요?
Other than that, we are the world's most advanced in green energy when it comes to wind energy. The biggest company is actually called Vestas. That's the windmill production company.
Tell us about Danish food.
Danish people aren't actually known for like their food a lot.
So what would a normal Danish meal be then?
We have this special really rye bread called rugbrød, and you make like open sandwiches with them. Literally every single person will eat this for lunch every day.
Rugbrød?
Rugbrød. The
Right.
open sandwich is called smørbrød.
So the Danish eat a lot of open sandwiches.
Yes.
I love open sandwiches.
So good.
What do you put on these open sandwiches?
The really fancy kinds have all sort of like different beautiful decorations on like salads, leaves and eggs and fish and everything. All of them are very different, but like the basic one is like very basic. It's called leverpostej, liver pate. And then you have a little slice of cucumber on it, and every kid eats this. It looks disgusting, but it was so good. Now I don't eat it anymore. Liver pate.
Oh.
Until like I heard what it was, I loved it, but then I found out what it actually was and I didn't like it anymore.
Liver.
But Danish people are actually more known for their alcohol. We're very known for beer specifically. You have probably heard about Carlsberg.
Yeah.
We love beer in Denmark.
Do you personally like beer?
I love beer, but honestly I like all sorts of alcohol.
Do you mess with soju?
I love soju.
So if it's alcohol, you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. This is a common theme on my channel. A lot of people like alcohol. People who enjoy alcohol somehow end up in Korea.
It's the magic alcohol thread that pulls you.
And me, try not to drink. It's really difficult.
Can't do it in Korea.
It's the hardest.
Exactly.
It's really difficult to have a social life here without drinking. Unless you're a f***ing loser. Just kidding. You guys who don't drink are losers. So let's go into language.
Well, since Denmark is so small and not very known in the world, a lot of people, especially in Korea, are shocked that we even have our own language. They think we speak German or English or something like that. And I think it's because all Danish people are very good in English.
You guys obviously learn school, right?
Yeah, and actually English language is built off of a lot of Danish language. So that's why, knife is spelled with a K.
Really?
Knee.
Knee, oh knee. Why do you guys stick a K there?
Because it's called knæ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we actually say it.
Oh, so in English we just decided to keep the spelling but change the pronunciation.
Exactly.
Wow. What's your basic reading in Danish? Your 안녕하세요's, your hellos.
Hi. That's basically it. Or we can do a slang version. Daus.
Daus?
Daus.
But your basic one is hi.
Yeah.
I was expecting to learn something.
Yeah. Thank you is tak.
Tak?
Tak. Tusind tak.
Tusind tak.
1,000 things. Tusind tak.
Tusind tak.
Rart at møde dig. Rart at møde dig. Rart at møde dig.
Do you just say a word or you just make a noise? What was that?
Yeah, that's basically Danish. Rart at møde dig.
What are you teaching me?
Nice to meet you.
Okay. I'm not trying to be offensive. I
No, I
literally
love
just, to my ears, it literally just sounds like you regurgitated something you just ate 3 hours ago.
People call Danish a throat condition.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's all like in the throat.
Oh, so it's not just me saying
Yeah.
this. Okay, cool.
Rart
Grat
at møde
møde
dig.
dig. Grat møde dig.
You sound like you're about to throw up.
Yeah, that's what you sound like.
Yeah. Rart at møde dig.
That's really difficult though.
Yeah. I mean, Danish is actually listed as one of the most difficult languages to learn.
Okay.
Kan du vise mig vejen? You show me the way.
Do you know the way?
Yeah.
Do you know the way?
Kan du vise mig vejen?
Can you vise my vine?
Oh, that's really
Okay,
good. Maybe I should find one that's with all of the difficult sounds.
No, we're good. Sorry or excuse me. Sorry.
Actually, it's all the same word. Sorry is undskyld.
Undskyld.
Undskyld. And excuse me is undskyld mig.
Sorry.
Undskyld.
Excuse me.
Undskyld mig.
Where's the bathroom?
Hvor er toilettet?
Hvor er toilettet? How much is that? How much?
Hvor meget?
Hvor meget?
You have a great pronunciation with the
Hvor meget?
V's. There's this sentence that every single Danish person will ask a foreigner to say. Rød grød med fløde.
One more time.
Rød grød med fløde.
Rød med fløde.
Ja. Rød.
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 Grød.
Are you messing with me?
No. Rød grød med fløde.
Did you hear that? That's my cat reacting to the way you
It's
ordered me to say.
frustrating. Rød grød med fløde.
Rød med fløde. What does this mean?
Red pudding with cream.
But if I say it really quickly, is it understandable? Rød med fløde.
Yeah, that's actually the best attempt you have made so far.
If you want to be good at Danish, just don't even try.
Exactly.
Just
That's the whole key of
flu.
it. So I think one of the most beautiful thing about Danish language is that we don't have a word for boyfriend or girlfriend. We have a non-gender word for both of them.
Ah, so 여자친구, 남자친구 이런 말 없다고?
We call it kæreste, my kæreste, min kæreste. It means literally my dearest person, the person who's closest to me.
그럼 여자친구, 남친구라는 말 없고 표현 딱 하나 있는데 그 말 무슨 뜻이냐면 나한테 소중한 사람.
Kæreste.
I can't hear if it's an A or an E. One more time. Cast.
Yeah.
Is that right? Cast.
Yeah, it's funny you say you don't know if it's an A or an E, because that's a letter we have in Danish. That's the collection of the A and the E.
People use these letters a lot to make things look cool. You know that?
I hate that. You know, the other letter that we have is called That's the O with this thing in between.
Yeah.
And people write love with that one. And I can't read it as love. I read it as løve, which means lion in Danish. Like, it doesn't sound aesthetic to me. It just sounds stupid.
A lot of my viewers are thirsty perverts. Actually, I don't know. They probably aren't. I'm just saying that. How about a word for you're pretty?
Du er smuk.
Du smuk.
Du er smuk.
Du er smuk. Do you smoke? Du er smuk.
Du er vidunderlig.
What does this mean?
Wonderful. Du er vidunderlig.
Alright, and before we finish, some cool places to visit in Denmark.
First of all, they should visit Copenhagen. Copenhagen is beautiful.
Is it the capital?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the capital. We have a rule to make it still seem very like culturally beautiful, that all of the buildings can only be around 6 floors tall. So it's a very flat looking city, but it's so pretty. And another place is Skagen. Skagen is the very tip of Denmark, of the peninsula, and there's 2 seas meeting each other. So you can literally see and stand on the tip of Denmark and see two oceans meet in waves, and it's just beautiful. The islands, there are a lot of very beautiful, very peaceful islands that actually is very similar to Jeju. I always feel so at home on Jeju because it's like Denmark. My grandfather lives on an island called Faner, and I have visited another one that I really like called Samsø. The city that I grew up in is called Roskilde, and they are very famous for having like the real actual Viking ships and such, so you can go and see that area and all of the beautiful ships and learn about like the Viking time and era.
I think we learned a lot about Denmark today. 오늘 덴마크에 대해서 많이 알아봤어요. 저 덴마크 사람 만난 적 많이 없어서 오늘 많이 배웠어요. 여러분한테도 유익한 시간이었으면 좋겠어요.
Thanks for having me. I also have my own YouTube channels. I have a Korean channel called Sissel 이야기, and then I have my English channel called Sissel. So I would love to meet you in there too.
네, 오늘 데이브
And Sissel.
였습니다. 감사합니다. Excellent.